Third degree burn on the 64 third degree burn. Yeah, 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 yeah. Chaos, searing Lord of Flames. Keep fighting the chaos that lives inside me, trying to hold down the beast. But it's hard to do that because everybody angers me and triggers it. I live in this world, this Kansas City. My Archfiends of Chaos, your King of the Night, Vince Valentine EX Tur, with a movie review, and I have my PlayStation 4 since I got company. The basement's being used by company, so we're gonna have to do this through PC. So this is gonna take longer to come out. But anyways, to start off, the movie was a 10 out of 10. All the jokes were funny, and all the references I get. Now there are gonna be one spoiler I'm gonna say. There was actually a cameo where he stops himself from acting in Green Lantern, and then another one where he kills the Deadpool from the Wolverine Origins and acts like it never happened. So but it's a funny kind of spoiler because, I mean, first of all, you can't get mad about that. That's quite funny. That's the first spoiler. The second spoiler, Domino is bae. But no, seriously, it was pretty good. And I love the portrayal of Cable. Yes, there are people who complain about Cable being smaller, but I kind of like it because it's more realistic. Which, I'm going to just say this, The Dark Knight could actually take a page. Actually, no, Christopher Nolan should never make another Batman movie, but the DC multi-universe could take a page out of the Deadpool movie because you're not going to believe it. And this is going to be a spoiler review, so I'm going to let you know that right now, so don't watch it. But I didn't put the warning in there. So, anyways, the good thing is Juggernaut's in it, and they actually CGI'd him as the big 90s Juggernaut. Now, if they can do that, there's no excuse for why Bane looked the way he did in The Dark Knight Rises. So, there's that. But anyways, all the characters played very well. There's a bunch of culture stuff in there. And I don't care what anyone says about the actress of Domino. You could just shove it with that actress of Domino. Because the actress of Domino, oof, I was smashing them DMs. I gotta say I'm one lucky man to gaze upon a woman of beauty. But anyways, yeah. Now, it's good that they actually had Vanessa get killed, even though I didn't want that to happen. But in the comics, she was supposed to be representation of death. And that's why, Deadpool looks forward to near death scenes because he could talk to Vanessa, because Vanessa is pretty much an aspect of death. I think that's what she is in the comics. So they got the comics right. They got Cable right. They really got Cable right. Now, I was sad that the only true villain in the movie was Juggernaut. So I'm kind of disappointed on that because I wanted to have the older version of Russell or Fire Fist. I wanted to see the older Fire Fist come from the future to terrorize Deadpool and Cable, and that way the younger kid Fire Fist would be seeing what he becomes the future, and then he does everything it does to stop it. I was actually hoping for the older version of Fire Fist to be the villain instead of Juggernaut. But don't get me wrong, I love the Juggernaut. I really do. Especially the fact that they betrayed him good. It's not, I'm the Juggernaut, bitch. It's none of that stuff anymore. We evolved from that, and I'm glad we have, because I'll be honest, as much as I love the X-Men movies, I'm gonna admit that X3 was bad. It was a bad movie. It was more cheesy than anything else. I only had the movies because I'm an X-Men fan as well. But, yeah, it was a bad movie. And the Juggernaut in X3 was terrible. In fact, I gotta say the Deadpool franchise actually saved some of the X-Men universe. It saved it. So, we gotta give Ryan Reynolds credit where credit is due. But they're not gonna let him die right away. I mean, from Deadpool 1 and Deadpool 2, how many good reviews they got? And how many good reviews they got? They're going to continue. Now, I also thought it was funny when Deadpool referenced Thanos, because the actor Josh Brolin plays Cable, and he also plays Thanos as well. And so, I thought that was pretty funny too. Now, this is another, remember, Deadpool movies are not meant for your kids to take in because there's a lot of adult stuff in it, because it's supposed to be kind of like a slapsticky-ish type of superhero that just pretty much, you watch the movie Hancock, pretty much like that. Instead of a hero that has a bad attitude all the time, it's a hero that just pretty much has zero filter. And Deadpool's known for having a zero filter. In fact, most people like Deadpool because of that. You know, including myself too, even though it's a shame I don't own any comics of Deadpool. Though I own plenty of Cable, so I was pleased that they portrayed Cable, the portrayal of Cable was on point. Because I am a big Cable fan, if you didn't know that. That's another thing you need to know. I like Cable as much as I do the Punisher, Winter Soldier, and Gambit for like Marvel stuff. And as for DC, Azrael, Batman, Deathstroke, and that's pretty much it. And then, other comics, I like Spawn, but nonetheless, I'm happy about the portrayal of Cable, because Cable was done right. Though, even though, yes, he became more softer in the end, but it makes it makes more of a compelling story instead of Cable being the way he is in the comics all the time. Especially when they find out that the younger Fire Fist doesn't become the older one because he changed his mind because Deadpool sacrificed himself to save, Cable. But the good news is Cable's stuck in the present, so that means we'll be seeing more Cable. Which, fanboy right there, since I'm a big Cable fan. I mean, like, die hard, but I do read Cable. So, I do gotta talk about that a lot, because that's the thing that was a selling point to me in the movie, was the way they portrayed Cable was exactly like the comics. In fact, that's another famous person I want to meet is Josh Brolin. So, it's well written, and you really can't make a Deadpool movie wrong unless you go by X-Men Origin standards, which, by the way, it doesn't exist anymore. Thanks to Deadpool going back in time using Cable's thing in the end of the movie. That movie Wolverine Origins never happened. Never happened. Gambit never wore fedora. Deadpool didn't look like a zombie Resident Evil-ish type of thing, because he changed that technically, because the dude breaks the fourth wall like he always does. But I gotta give this movie a 10 out of 10, and it is a spoiler review, I'll say that again. So may the crystal be with you, and go check this out.